This post is for Myers-Briggs Intuitives. If you're not sure what that means, or if you're not sure if you are one, then you can find out by clicking the first link right below this video. Being an intuitive isn't always easy, so I've put together a few tips that I've found helpful to keep in mind from time to time. Number 1, embrace your weirdness. All intuitives are weird. In fact, as a general rule, the more intuitive you are, the weirder you are. And that's how you're supposed to be. So give yourself permission to be a freak. It's cool. Be who you are. Don't hide from it. Number 2, find other intuitives. One of the most important needs intuitives have is to spend time with other intuitives. We need deep conversation, and there's no substitute for being around people who naturally speak your language. Intuitives are often restless and love to learn and improve themselves, so you might find them in places like seminars, self-development groups, and meetups. As musicians, they tend to be creative, so they're often songwriters, and you can find them at songwriting meetups and workshops. I've also created a Facebook group for intuitive musicians, and you can find the link in the description of this video. Number 3, learn to communicate with sensors. Don't bash your head against the wall trying to get people to understand you on your terms. They need to understand you on their terms. It's important to accept and respect our differences. So if you're talking to a sensor, dial down the big ideas and crazy theories. Talk to them in their own language. Think practical, concrete, and factual, as opposed to hypothetical, abstract, and radical. Number 4, do what matters to you. Ultimately, making an impact is what's going to make you happy. Focus on what you can do to make a difference, whether it's to one person or to the whole world. Changing things for the better will be much more fulfilling to you than simply adapting. George Bernard Shaw probably didn't realize it, but he was talking about intuitives when he said, "The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man." I think he meant to say unreasonable man or woman, but we'll let that slide. Anyhow, other people are keeping things together. It's our job to bring change, so be bold. Number 5, let go and forgive. Chances are good that you know all too well what it feels like to be misunderstood. For a lot of intuitives, this is a huge part of the story of our lives. Fortunately, by virtue of the fact that you're seeking out and watching stuff like this, you're on the path to understanding yourself better and ultimately being understood by others. I believe that if you go far enough down the path of learning and self-discovery, you'll come to a conclusion. That there is no way that things are supposed to be. Only the way things are and the way things can be. So let go of any ideas about how things should be or could have been. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. The only question is, where are you going to go from here?